Welcome to Kingdom Arena, the home to some of the biggest fights in recent history, and we're going to see another one right here, right now. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson. Up first is Sweet from the United States of America. The Monster Khan, fighting out of Beijing, China, looks to pick up another big win here. Some of the fastest hands in the world.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks with red trim, Sweet.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. And they are giving us action. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
How about that time counter shot? We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Jab. Throws the uppercut but misses. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time in the score. There's the bell for round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice punch. Jab slightly off target. Punch, counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Back and forth they go. been stepped back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. Well done with that counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That counter punch caught him clean. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No secret who has the advantage. Here we go to the 4th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fiery fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The monster! Dazed! Looks like trouble was averted.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Counter punch. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And he scores with the counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The momentum. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Perfect counter lands. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Catch and shoot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we hold that thought. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
There's a counter shot. Good counter punching. Swing and a miss with that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was on to the 6th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Bob, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use pain with a brawn.
Those who thought, oh, right there. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That jab doesn't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. Here comes round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Yes, there's a cut, and the referee will stop the action. The referee determines that we're good, and we will continue to fight. How How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you? We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
This won't sit well with their opponent. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Nice counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They're going to call the doctor over. Round 8, and we're off again. It's one of the best fights I've seen this year. Let's see if this round continues that incredible action.
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't befuddle them because they're just shattered.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing! And that will do it here! How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's lights out right there.
So it's onward and up